the year of 2021, after many years of searching, I was able to purchase a remote property deep in the mountains of Western Canada. I've recently decided to quit my job, move here full-time, and see if I can survive solely on a YouTube income. With no neighbors, very difficult access, endless wilderness, and a river that runs through it all, I couldn't be happier with this newfound freedom. Follow along with me for this challenging journey while I try to create a livable space in this unforgiving yet beautiful, vast wilderness. Okay, helper, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, same deal. Well, looky here. I have some help. I met Courtney out on the Forest Service Road. She was with her dog, Mr. Finley, and she offered to come and help build the cabin out here. So thanks, Courtney. Courtney is on her way to the north to Tuktoyaktuk, and she's traveling a long distance coming from south of the border from Illinois. So this is Courtney. And Courtney's going to stick around for a few days before she hits the road again. And it's always nice to have a helping hand when it's offered. Okay, see the red button or the red light? Just hit that one and turn it off.
Red light. Gotcha.
Where's the bears? Courtney's been a big help. She's cooking breakfast. You slept okay in the new cabin?
Excellent. Thank you. It was amazing.
And yeah, thanks for cooking breakfast.
You're welcome.
Sure is nice having another person around. That sure makes life easy. Onions. Potatoes.
Potato, hash browns, and breakfast burritos.
Wow. I get to work away while someone cooks. Perfect, thanks. If I didn't have a YouTube channel going right now, not been here by now, I would have been done, and then I would have been gone away for the fall and the winter probably. So because of the channel, basically still here, and I can just keep going. So thank you, YouTube. I guess at one time, the way you would have made a living up here, at one time when the price of fur was high, that's when, you know, people would have been making big money up here, depending on the year. It's a different world we live in now, where no longer is fur trapping a thing to make money, really. YouTube income can allow you to be in the wilderness, so it's kind of interesting, kind of awesome. Thanks, YouTube. I could do the math here and figure out the common difference of height in each stud, but I could just use my level and do it this way too. That's plumb. Mark it. Courtney's down here helping, passing things. I'm gonna do a window on either side of this post, so I'm basically just gonna get one custom made. Who's a good boy?
Oh,
What do you call this breed?
Karelian bear dog.
That's a Karelian bear dog Finnish from Finland, I guess.
See this?
Sure is nice to have help. Holy jeez. I don't have to go up and down the ladder 1,000 times. I'm gonna do one window here and then mirror the same one, do the same thing there. Oh, inch and a half, inch and a half. Create. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, you could turn it off and then, yeah, try another angle.
Got it right there, okay.
Yeah, but if you save that, I'll still use that for sure. Hey, good morning, everyone. So Courtney's packing. She's heading to Tuk on the Dempster Highway.
Yeah.
With Mr. Finley. He's a good boy. How'd you sleep in the cabin?
It was great.
We built a roof for her in case it sprinkled rain again last night.
Amazing.
With a piece of plywood up there.
Last night was the best sleep I had, I think, so far. It was Chicago.
Okay, from Chicago, and then been here for a couple days, and we did some of this up here yesterday. One person on the ground passing, one person up there nailing stuff together. Mr. Finley did most of the work.
Mr. Finley supervised.
Yeah, he's a good supervisor.
He's the bear hunting dog. He was on bear patrol.
What kind of mattress did you have? It was just a air?
It's a Thermarest.
Oh, Thermarest, okay. That's cool. So I'm glad you came. Thanks for helping. We still have to hit the trail anyways. Check out Courtney's outfit, because I don't remember if I recorded this when I seen you on the road. But this is pretty cool. So you have the Toyota truck and this custom trailer, the tent on the top, toy hauler, so you can drive an ATV right in here, right?
Yep.
And in your case,
it's fitted. It's measured out for a quad, like a Can-Am.
Wow.
Yeah, it could fit that inside there, but right now I'm just rolling with the bike.
Yeah. So and then you got the bike on top of that.
This is a 270-degree awning.
Awning. Okay.
Right here. This is my kitchen area.
You do all your cooking right here?
Yeah, let me grab the keys real quick.
And you got the solar up there, and check it out. Courtney also has a wood stove, so there's the chimney for the little wood stove up there too. Pretty cool. Cubic Mini made in Canada. There you go.
They're great. They're great. I love that little stove. Cloud kitchen.
So if your awning is out, can you somehow cover this?
Yes.
Really?
That awning comes all the way out to here.
Oh, really?
And it wraps all the way around the back.
Wow.
And then the refrigerator slides out.
That is so cool.
That's how big it is.
Nice and cool in there.
Yep.
So if you're worried about end of days, here's your setup right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty cool.
You just want to get off road, off grid for about,
yeah.
It'll hold me with no sunlight, with cloudy days for about 7 days.
Oh, really?
That fridge will run.
Even on cloudy days for 7 days for the fridge.
Right.
Really?
Approximately.
So one sunny day, I'll just get that thing going again, right?
Yeah, or I just start the truck if I'm connected to the truck.
Right. Here's the bed. This just folds down, but you have so much room when it's just...
It's a full-size
bed.
Full-size Murphy bed.
Holy cow. And then here's the little cubic stove. This would be a ton of fun in the winter.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, this thing is, here's just for scale, the size of my hand. Yeah, that's my hand there. That is so cool. No way.
Max fan.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. You can, if you have it tight and you're allowing in just a tiny bit of air, how long can you keep a fire going for? A couple hours?
It lasts about 3.5.
That's pretty good for
a nice chunk.
For a stove that size, that's really good.
Yeah, with a nice...
So this is the outdoor shower.
Yeah.
Hook it all up, whatever. So this is just the
instant
bracket.
hot water tank. I have to pull it out of the inside. Hook it up to the water, hook it up to the propane.
That's wild.
And I got a shower right here.
Nice. I have the trailer on. You know, at least my vehicle's running. That's always, I haven't had any vehicle issues, so. Oh no, that's a lie. I did have vehicle issues. It broke down back in July. That's okay though. Anyway, I don't know what to do about the boat. Good for a while. Once again, I do not need the boat exactly for now. Should not have drove up in the dark last week. I damaged the foot of the motor, but the mechanical side of the motor, that was not on me. I don't know. I don't know why it's not running. It's anyway. I'm rambling. The weather looks amazing for the next week, so I'll be able to get the roof on. So everything's there. Mostly everything's roughly there for the roof. I'm short some plywood, and I don't have the tin up there, but once I get the plywood on, I can just throw the tarp over it and I'll be able to keep it dry, and it'll be a rough roof for now. I need food basically, so that's pretty much the only reason I'm going into town, is to get a bunch of food. And I'll pick up some whatever I can take on the trailer, and I don't know, maybe some underlayment for the underneath the tin, maybe some insulation. I have an order of lumber that I have to go pick up off my friend Dave. Yeah, I'll have to pick that lumber up and just stage it somewhere. I might even try carrying some in on the trail on my shoulder. Just do a bunch of thousands of little trips. I don't know. That's where when the boat breaks down for a second time, you start thinking like, now I really wish I had a mill up there, but I don't care. I'm committed to building with lumber until this dang thing is done with it. Ideally get a mill up there when I can afford one, so I'll buy an old used one somewhere and hopefully get it up there before winter. That would be great. Here's some fresh bear scat on the trail. Getting on. Definitely some berries. Just floating, hanging by a spider web. So I just put a shim on there, I tacked it on. So I had to build that one up a bit, but this straight edge is touching on all of them. That's what you want. It's making contact. So I had to build that one up. Hoping I have some temporary wood, like 2x4 scaffolding supports. I was hoping to keep them up. I'm running low on lumber though. I have to start just taking this apart, which is sort of a bummer because it's a time-consuming thing to put it back together again if I need it. I might be in the market for some scaffolding brackets, some stuff you could take apart and set up really quickly. Nailing lumber and then taking it apart again is not exactly productive. That requires purchasing it and getting it up here, but I know you can buy some used scaffolding brackets. I see them online once in a while. Yeah, what a good view though. This is cool. lost my lucky hat. I do not know where it went. All it was a silly camera to wear on my head. No finishing nails for this guy. Just trying the sheet out. I want to see how it looks. Can't seem to catch any trout. One of those pike minnows again. Well, it's getting dark. Try again tomorrow. I need better fishing line. This keeps breaking. Lost them. I just lost that lure. That thing's brand new. What's for dinner tonight? Corn on the cob and some grilled cheese. Hey, good morning everyone. The last video, what episode was that? 25. I had a lot of comments about going too fast in the boat. So two things there. The camera makes that boat look like you're going a lot quicker than you actually are. So it looks like you're going warp speed. Whenever I was going through the editing, watching it, it's like, holy, it looks like I'm going crazy fast. I'm going pretty fast, but it's about the same speed as a cyclist. It's around probably 35 kilometers an hour, 40 kilometers. So, and plus you're low to the water. So it's definitely gonna look a lot faster. The other thing is, I went late in the day. I shouldn't have went so late in the day. I hit the bottom of the motor, that jet drive, which is like, I don't know what kind of steel it is, but I hit that fairly hard, and I wasn't reading the river very well. I was sort of in a rush, and I just wasn't dialed in the way I should have been. And like an idiot, I'm still getting used to that outboard. There's a hydraulic sort of lock to lift it up and down. It's sort of in reverse from a typical boat to trim up or down. And anyway, I had it in lock when I thought I had it in unlock, but I was so used to the other types of outboard motors, and even though I had double checked in my head, I was certain it was unlocked. So I had the motor down. When it hit a rock, it didn't have a chance to bounce up. It was just locked in the down position. So that's more or less what ended up. Didn't affect the performance that much. It pulls to one side. I had some mechanical issues. That's why it's not running. The mechanical part is up in the motor. I chipped the bottom. Anyway, life goes on. The motor kept working. I did four more full complete boat trips until the motor kicked out on me again. You need to have the sort of suction, the cavitation. You need to maintain that speed, and you're going against a very fast current, especially on this tributary river that I'm on. So slowing down can really mess you up big time. You gotta hold the throttle and go. And you're maintaining that speed allows for the cavitation, the sort of the suction. And if you let off, you have to build the motor up to speed again to get so it's planing properly on top of the water at its shallowest settings. I hope I'm explaining that right. You need to maintain the speed. I had issues. I hit the motor. That was a mistake that I made, and it wasn't necessarily speed related. I had the lock. That was a stupid mistake with having the lock positioned down on the motor. That was me. That was me rushing and not reading the river well. So it's just, live and learn. That was. Where am I in the shot? I don't know. I'm scrounging for lumber, so I have enough to finish the rake edge to extend the roof out and to fill in all that gable end in the triangle. I'm trying to use what scraps I can for the scaffolding. If you're in the middle of nowhere and you have access to your Starlink over there across the river, let's try this thingy on Google. There it is. Take a photo of it. And it turns out, I found it once already. I did find that these berries are called watermelon berry. They're kind of mild. They taste pretty darn good though. Right here. My sources tell me this is watermelon berry. I'm gonna pick a bunch of watermelon berry. These are everywhere. Dwarf dogwood or bunchberry. Edible fruit. Okay. Are a mild tasting treat. That's cool. Berries here. They're pretty mild, these bunchberries. Those watermelon berries are kind of mild too, but once you have a few, they're good. I like them. I should have had a handrail on the other side, but I got carried away, and then one thing led to another, and it never happened. But boy, oh boy, got to get that roof on. I've decided I want to put a loft in here now, at least on this side of the building. I have to make this window smaller down here because the floor of the loft, I don't want it running into, I don't want a flat surface and then have it like that. I need it to come down, so I need the loft to come down to here at least, kind of thing. So that window will be in the way. So I'll put a smaller window in there. I'll have to rework some of the framing. Ideally the loft will come down, let's say, down to about there. That's plenty of headroom to walk under it. I'm going to have like a kitchen or whatever down there. So it's not running into this sort of awkwardness like that. That tight little corner, you don't want that. It'll allow me to stand up in here also. Bracing's temporary. This miniature church, or like a, feels a bit of a ski lodge type feel to it. A poor man's ski lodge, let's call it. Feels absolutely monstrous compared to that thing over there. When I get the materials up here, I can add on to this the addition, and it's going to be a mirror image on the other side. The idea, the game plan there is I'm just talking. No, I'll talk, no action. But I'm just explaining, brainstorming out loud. I would like to roughly get the roof on at least this main body, and then that addition. I really need that addition as like a tool shed or something. And getting everything up here is a huge part of it. Once it's here, like I say, that's not such a big thing. When it's here, you could just keep plugging away and working, but man, getting it here is something else. Should have had a mill up here. If I could do it again, I'd get a mill up here first thing, but I don't know. Hindsight. I guess I enjoyed those boat trips on the river a little too much. But, whatever. It's a different beast out here, a different world. It's a different... You just can't pull up in a vehicle and drop stuff off. That really changes things a lot. The dynamics, everything changes. The dynamics of everything changes completely. Perfect fit. Grab the gun. Whew. Oh, hey, buddy. Where you going? I'm gonna put the sheet on, then I have to go back to the vehicle, grab a few sticks of lumber so I could finish this rake edge on the gable end here. Long ways to go for a few sticks of lumber. It's tricky. A special big thank you to Tufta Outdoor Wear, who have been working with me and have been genuinely very supportive in my own outdoor dream. They sent me all this amazing stuff to wear. I'm giving it a go. It's great out here. It's rugged. It's very breathable, that's for sure. If you want, visit tuftwear.no. Check out the link in my description for a 15% discount. And by using this code, you are supporting my channel and at the same time getting Norwegian quality outdoor clothing for your own next adventure. Little snack. Gotta go get the lumber now. I think it'll be dark when I get back, or close to dark, so... Oh, no. Still about 2 hours of daylight. Gonna bring the gun. Hunting season's open, so if I see any grouse, then I'll get some grouse. Okay, running out of daylight now. Hello, bear. Hello? Hello? I don't know what kind of mushrooms those are, or fungus. Just want to say hi. Chipmunk has a pine cone. Oh. Hello? Bunchberries. Looks like a little painting here. All this different colors and moss. Hopefully I got some photos on there. Hopefully something. Well, should be interesting. Hey, good morning everyone. It's a new day. I bought these panels. They were secondhand or used solar panels, and they're good panels, but they don't really work that well with my power bank. You can run them in parallel, plug them together, and then get more solar panels and hook it up to the power bank. They just don't jive with that system that I have. So it works on one panel, and this is how the Starlink has to be in that big open area for me to get consistent internet service. And I need that for uploading videos for YouTube and to connect to any little bit of social life that I have left. There's not a lot. If you want to have a social life at an all-time zero, just come out here and do this. Well, you could start to see a building. But I have some emails I want to check and whatnot, so I have to come across, turn on the power bank because it ran out of battery from this. Didn't quite get enough solar energy in it. Sometimes it'll get me through the night, and then when the sun comes up again the next day, it's enough to keep the power bank going. And so sometimes I'll get 3 or 4 days of running the Starlink, and other times, if it's overcast or something, I have to come out and do this. I'm not sure, but I believe there's a heater in this for winter time, in which case it'll use more power because it would have to melt the ice and snow on it. I'm not totally sure about that. I don't know tons about them. Here's the router that sends the signal across the river to where I am. Here's the one solar panel. It has to stay flat. And like I say, only one panel works. It has to stay flat because it has to keep this thing dry in case of rain. Or if I angle it towards the sun, then I have to keep coming back across the river several times a day to keep changing its position. So this is the most consistent position for it. So we'll just turn this on. And I'll turn this on. There, and the Starlink will turn on in a minute or two. But if I can get a better system set up, which I will have to, I'm getting by for now because it's in the sunny months, but when the weather turns for the worse, that thing's going to be a real headache. So I have got to get a better system going. I just do not have a correct panel set up, but that will have to change soon.